up just because it doesn't go live right away.
Right.
And it's just frustrating. Hello, interwebs. See, now it says starting. Receiving your content. There we go. Now we're live. Hello, interwebs. How is everybody tonight? How are you, Brendan?
I'm happy to be back.
Yeah.
Back on the mics after what seems like a very long time.
I know, right? It has been too long. Let's get all the social media stuff done. Post to Facebook.
Steve is raving about the Meng Benoit death matches. I'm telling you. I think it's Spring Stampede or Slamboree. There's 2 in 97. He's watching Road Wild, the DDP feud with Henning. Henning. Nobody's in the chat room. Nobody's in the chat room.
I'm sure they will come.
One would hope.
Oh, I think everything's up. Everything is good. Let's get my latency hogs closed up. All right, looks like everything is good there. Arg. Oh, crike.
Crikey.
Crikey. Dooby 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 doo. Oh, I would say it's probably about time to go.
It's that time.
Cool. Cue the video. I think it's cool how it just fills the camera in.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's like we're talented.
You, not me. I haven't done anything.
We'll get that going. How's that sound? That looks still good?
Sounds good to me, guy. Once I actually talk in a normal kind of voice.
Right, okay. I was going to say, you looked a little low. Cool. All right. Let's do it. Hold on a second. I'm going to rechange that because I forgot to queue up the video.
I was wondering why nothing was happening.
Let's try this again.
Why
That's all
not?
recorded too.
Can we just not see it? What's happening?
Right, all right.
We are rusty. That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's what's happening. All right. Here we go. That looks better. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of That Was Awesome. We are back. We apologize for our week off last week, but we needed a break. I guess.
Put in a lot of hours into this podcast.
We have.
Especially.
Our buddy Austin was over, and for those of you that follow our YouTube page, you saw that we had some fun. We played some Contender. We played some Cards Against Humanity. We had a little round table discussion. Made for some good times. So I am joined by Brandon, as always. Hello, Mr. Brandon.
Hello, sir.
How was
time no talk, eh?
I know.
We went from basically being up inside of each other.
We're up each other.
Now it's like, hey, I saw you last week, and here I am again.
Right. Well, it's the whole back to work thing.
Back door? What?
Back to work.
Oh, back to work. Yes, back to work.
The whole back door thing.
Oh.
But
So,
yeah.
speaking of back to work, anything interesting happened to you aside from that in the last week that we haven't talked about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, interesting. Not. I mean, things have happened. I mean, I tried out the new game from Epic, Paragon, which is pretty cool. Started watching the new season of Daredevil.
Yes, Daredevil's return. That's the most interesting thing that's happened to me. That and the show Vikings, which I doubt that you watch. But if you're not, you ought to be.
And no, I haven't. Is it on any of the streaming services?
It is on Hulu and Netflix.
Awesome.
Up to the middle of season 4, which is where we're at now.
Right. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aside from that, I mean, as far as wrestling relevant stuff, we got, and it's funny because it doesn't seem like it was a big announcement, but I thought it was. We've got the Usos versus the Dudley Boys at WrestleMania. And I don't know why so many people are shitting on that match.
It's stupid to shit on that match when, as I've mentioned before, I listened to Jericho's podcast, Talk is Jericho.
Right.
And he had the Usos on and he had the Dudleys on. Both of them were raving about having a match with each other, especially the Usos wanting to have a match with the Dudleys, those being their idols that, I mean, they're like our age or younger, and they grew up watching the Dudleys.
Right.
I think that they're great workers, and the Dudleys put people over like nobody's business, so the match will be fucking great.
Oh, it'll be a great match. That and WWE got a new commentator, Mauro Ranallo.
Okay,
Don't know who it is.
me neither.
Haven't-
Somebody quietly retired as well. Sting. Sting
Yes,
retired.
yeah, it was quiet at this point. Again, I think we're gonna get like some big emotional farewell
Oh,
at
no
the
doubt.
at the Hall of Fame. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's been just some cool stuff. And then I saw at the top here, it was 16 years ago today, or 15. It was at the top. Let me scroll back up. 16 years ago today was the day that Trish Stratus debuted.
Wow,
That was 16 fucking years ago.
that is amazing. So that makes her like 56 now.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
I don't want to see my spank bank. I don't want to see it age.
yeah, no, that's never good.
No.
But aside from that, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's WrestleMania is shaping up to be what I think is going to be a pretty entertaining card, but it seems to be a lot of people are shitting on it. Like, people are complaining that we're getting another AJ Chris Jericho match because we just had one at Fastlane. But that was like one of the best matches at Fastlane.
Yeah, it was. I was pumped by that match. I'm staying away from it for the most part. Like, I'm not gonna go on there and look into it as it happens. I'll watch it and be fresh when I go into it.
Right.
And the fans, like, man, you can't please anybody. Everybody wants to bitch,
Yeah.
and that's what the internet's for. But I mean, I don't have a problem with anything happening so far.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be I think it's gonna
mean-
be fun. I mean the only match I'm really not interested in, which might turn out to be a decent match, is Triple H and Roman Reigns.
Right.
Like, I couldn't give a shit less about that match.
No, that match is, that's your stereotypical McMahon Helmsley era Monday
Right.
Night Raw main event type match.
Right.
Other than that, though, the blending of, the blending of old and new.
Right.
Like, there's so much great talent, young talent, going up against old talent that I think it's going to be a great pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, you've got I think Brock Lesnar versus Ambrose in a street fight is gonna be awesome.
Oh my fucking
They're both
God, that'd be
great,
great.
entertainers. You know that the Shane versus Taker Hell in a Cell is not going to be a legit match.
No.
So whatever makes that illegitimate is going to be awesome, I hope.
Goldberg.
Or maybe a taste of what we're getting in our show tonight with the NWO. We'll see how that plays out.
Can't wait.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what everyone's complaining and whining about. Hello to Ashley in the chat
I
room.
was just going to say, have we welcomed our virtual co-host
We
yet?
have not. We have
The
not.
lovely and alluring Ashley in the chat room. Boom, boom.
There was. Did you see what she commented on Facebook a few days ago?
Probably.
It was pretty funny when she said that that moment or that feeling when like you tell your hairdresser to just take a couple inches and they end up taking 6+, and then one of her friends commented on that saying, "Aren't you the one usually taking 6+ inches?"
Whoa, I didn't see that. Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, it was quite entertaining.
She's a big yawner, I know that.
Anyway, for those of you that are unfamiliar with our lovely program, we are here with you tonight to watch some wrestling. Essentially, the way this show is designed is you queue up the event that we are watching and watch it simultaneously with us on the WWE Network. I bring the event to the 5-second mark, and you watch. I do a countdown. You watch with us. The other option is to just hang out and listen to us, which admittedly can be kind of fair in the to be fair can be kind of boring in the audio version.
Yeah.
A lot of dead air because we are watching something while we record.
Yeah. Do
But
yourself a favor. Fucking watch along with us.
yeah, or join us live in the chat room.
Even better.
YouTube.com/InkedGeekStudios/live. Subscribe to us on there. Enable those live notifications. And you'll get notified when we go live with all of our podcasts, as well as the live stream gaming that is produced for you on that YouTube channel. So tonight we are watching the 1997 WCW Starrcade. Now, we missed a little bit of a beat last week, but for those that have been watching along with us, the one of the purposes for specifically picking this pay-per-view for our next episode is because we've already watched the 1997 In Your House Bad Blood, which is one of the worst pay-per-view events we've watched so far. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
But we followed that up with the 1997 Survivor Series, which, for those of you familiar with wrestling history, was the infamous Montreal Screwjob.
Which was much more entertaining for the most part.
Exactly. I agree. It was a decent pay-per-view. I think that was the last one we watched, too.
It was, and it seems like forever ago.
Does.
Forever. You want some more? Some more what?
Some more what? You're killing me, Smalls.
I love that movie. We should do this for movies. Fuck.
We gotta get that movie cast going. And I think we need to do Sandlot now that we've done that.
We should. We could have whole episodes where we just sit here and watch the movie and be like, oh, damn, I love this fucking movie so much.
Yeah.
Fucking 1990s Ninja Turtles. That's what we should watch.
Oh, good God.
Yes. Yes.
But speaking of movies and the movie cast, we are going to be doing a spoiler cast next weekend for Batman vs. Superman, which is exciting.
I'm wicked excited.
It's going to be good.
I don't sound that excited, but I'm kind of
This is your first podcast of the weekend. That's why I think it's so wonderful that this podcast is what we do on Saturday night.
to get warmed up for the rest.
Yeah, because now that I'm back to my regular work schedule and we aren't kind of dealing with this stuff all day long, like this is, we come in, we crack open some beers and we hang out and we watch wrestling.
We're mead and we let our non-existent hair down.
Oh, I stole Ashley's glory.
Schmalls.
Sorry, Schmalls.
Schmalls.
Killing me, Schmalls.
Schmalls.
But anyway, yes.
yeah.
So the reason that we picked this one, now to get back to what I was saying 5 minutes ago,
Right.
is because this is it's not only the pay-per-view that precedes the 1997 Survivor Series. This pay-per-view takes place on December 27th of 1997. This was where Brett went directly to following getting screwed by the McMahons. He is going to be a part of the main event, what I believe is the main event, which is Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Sting, appropriately. And it's Hogan is at that present time was the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Again, it's on the line against Sting, and Bret Hart is the special enforcer. So I guess that's just their way of saying special guest referee. I would assume.
I would think so.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think so. But anyway, without further ado, you want to start watching some wrestling?
Oh, fuck yes.
Cool. All right. So again, everybody, 1997 WCW Starrcade. Make sure it is loaded up on your WWE Network subscription if you are going to be watching along with us. Again, none of the audio or video will be presented through our podcast for licensing purposes. So you must watch along with us on your own account if you want to. Go ahead and get it to the 5-second mark. I will give you a moment to do that. There's your moment. It doesn't take that long.
You gotta hit pause.
If
too,
you need more
you
time,
know.
pause it.
We're not gonna give you any more time.
No, that's enough.
We can't wait for you.
We can't. But you are important enough for us too. But there's a lot of you. And one of you might not be important enough. So we're not saying who.
You know who you are.
There's one in every group. And if you don't think there's one in every group, guess what? You're the one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Dan Cook, right?
I think it's been done by a lot of people.
Googly-eyed psychos
like
abroad.
Yeah, every group of females has that one. And yeah, and if you don't think so, then you are that one.
You are that friend.
Yeah. I was that friend for a long time.
Not to me.
Thank you.
That must make me that friend too.
It's in unison.
Well, while we're here alone together.
Actually, I think
watching
Bartlett
wrestling,
was probably that friend, wasn't he?
I guess maybe, but he's more popular with people than me. So
I know, isn't that weird?
Asperger's, it'll take you places.
Asperger's.
I don't know. I just hope that he doesn't listen to these podcasts.
Are those donkey burgers?
I don't know, man. I hope he doesn't listen to these.
I hope he
because
does now.
I don't, because if he ever hear, I don't want him to hear me shitting on him. That's not nice.
That's true. Yeah, but it's all in the spirit of entertainment. It's like when I shit on people on Facebook. It's my entertainment personality.
Right.
It's not to be taken literally. But
Now
anyway.
I feel like I should go back and be like, no, I said nothing.
It is stricken from the record.
But then I should take solace in the fact that we are that friend, and nobody will listen to this that we talk about on here.
He wouldn't listen to this because he thinks he knows too much about wrestling.
And he doesn't like you.
No, that's
He probably
true.
doesn't like me now, so there you go.
No. Oh well, F him
Yeah.
with a big rubber dick.
Fuck him in the ass with a big rubber dick.
I wish I could do old timey voice, like old timey radio guy voice. I can't, but I wish that I could.
You know who does that really well?
Austin Cooper.
Austin does it, but I was gonna give a shout out. Not that he needs one from me, but Scott Johnson does that really well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you must have. If you listen to the show, you must have.
I haven't heard it yet though.
No, he does it whenever he starts talking about how he's getting old and like he's like losing track of things. He talks in like the old. Yeah.
I need to get a voice coach so I can learn to do accents and all of that. I wish I
Yeah.
had that natural ability to do that. Not that I ever talk, except when I'm behind a mic, but
Right.
for the entertainment purposes here, I would like to be able to do it. Would you like me to shut up so you can hit play?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Let's watch some wrestling. All right. I don't know what that was.
It's like old guy that smokes too much. Anyway, all right. So 97 Starrcade at 5 seconds. Pressing play to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. Oh, look. It's the man Sting.
Right off the bat, I'm glad to see we have. I wasn't sure which thing we were going to get.
Oh, it was Crow.
It's good. It's good. So now we're definitely into the Attitude Era of WCW.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this was when like he was the Crow.
It's amazing. 97 was like quite the year for wrestling in terms of total paradigm shift in their image.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure that we watched In Your House and that was 97 and not.
It was 2 months
This.
before this.
Yeah. So like seriously. Uh-oh.
The baseball bat.
When he seeks the ruin of one man. Starrcade.
Look at those cheesy video effects.
Yep.
It's Mike Tenay. I think the only other WCW one we got was with really shitty commentary.
Yeah, we had like Dusty Rhodes and
Yeah, and
other people.
that was like 18 months before this.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was just throwing a number out there. I didn't realize that was so accurate.
It was a good fucking number.
Something tells me lighting fireworks off over a ring covered in fabric.
It doesn't seem like a great idea.
No.
Oh no!
Oh, good God.
Who looks dead?
Yeah. Looks like Drew Carey.
See, they had to have him there because they needed a JR type figure.
Right.
God, he's a homely fucker, ain't he? Jesus. And that's Gold Dust Dad.
Correct. Gold Dust and Stardust. I always enjoyed Shivani. I was never a big fan of Tenay.
Shivani's the one who shouts, right?
Oh, look, it's Harlem Heat. Does he shout? Oh, Disco Inferno. What's with all the wrestlers in the crowd?
I don't know.
Is that Hugh Morris?
It looks like Hugh Morris.
Oh, Glacier.
Fucking Glacier.
Here we go again.
Great. That made no sense, Dusty. Thank you. Granted, that being said, it sounds like they made him tone it down a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
Big, huge event. Destiny. Controversy. Controversy. Everything you said makes no sense. Oh, Sour Patch Kids. Hello. But he will.
I wonder if this is when we get the giant injury.
I don't know.
They had banned the jackknife.
Dean Malenko.
No, that wasn't sold out. I'm not watching it because I hate neck injuries.
Were you the one that sent me on Facebook the chick like getting power bombed like with her head directly onto the chair?
No.
New World Order, the Great Malenko.
He's got a weird smile.
Yeah.
Like his lip goes completely flat.
Yep. Oh, it was weird, kid.
Yeah.
Don't show us the crowd. I mean,
No.
it's entertaining, but not. Guerrero Malenko, hey.
Oh, good opening match.
Shortly before they decided to defect.
No, this was, I mean, they still had a few years.
Like
they didn't
3?
defect till 01.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they didn't really defect. They got bought out.
Yeah. Storyline, though. Storyline.
Right. Well, that was the storyline. Shane bought them out.
Yeah.
Wow, he's,
Yeah, he's fucking into it.
right. Yeah, this should be a really good match.
That ref's in WWE, isn't he?
Yeah, I forget his actual name. He was the one that was Little Nate for a while.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll say his name here at some point. And then they'll say it, and I'll be like, oh, yeah. What, we're getting Larry Zbyszko versus Eric Bischoff? Look, our first match, we've got a dead.
Yeah, we got a hell of a mullet, too.
Yeah.
Dead.
It's really a shame that he died as young as he did. He was such a great wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. All these guys, man.
Oh, we're getting DDP versus Mr. Perfect, too.
Yeah, I was talking to my cousin about that and how he's a little bit ahead of us in the pay-per-views if you were gonna go chronologically, but
Right.
he was talking about the feud that they were having.
Right.
Ooh.
Excuse me.
We're now periscoping.
We are, if I can get the stupid thing to stay up.
Ashley in the chat room has seen Deadpool twice now.
Wow.
Deadpool has overtaken Guardians of the Galaxy in gross.
Has it really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes, Ashley in the chat room. I know. I asked Misty if she was going or not going.
Cool, there we go. Periscope's up.
Hello, Periscope. Eddie Guerrero just ran across the ring on his knees. Now he's saying, fuck that. I'm going to go up the ramp. Now I wonder what the storyline is between these two, if any.
I'm sure it was just a typical feud.
Yeah.
They didn't, if I recall correctly, they didn't typically do a lot of the random storyline stuff for the cruiserweights. Sometimes they'd have feuds and stuff, but
Yeah, I didn't really watch WCW enough to know. I mean, when I jumped in, it was, Stacy Keibler in the business suit dancing and
right.
Tori Wilson with a sex tape and Shane? Not Shane. The franchise. Who the fuck is that? Shane Douglas.
Shane Douglas, yes.
Yeah, him and somebody else feuding for her love. Flair's kid, maybe. No, I think it was. Damn, I am drawing a blank. Not Juventud.
Right.
Wife beater, jean shorts, ponytail. That
Right.
guy. Can't think of his name. It would make sense for Guerrero to work on the legs of Malenko, but will he?
Thank you for the obvious commentary.
Not a lot of Dusty, though. They obviously told him to tone it. the
Right,
fuck
I know,
down.
right?
Sit there and look fat. Don't say anything. It's jerking off time.
Yeah.
Oh, and he hung him out
Ooh.
to dry. Hung him out to dry. I said that first. This is my job now.
Again.
Fuck off.
You-
Ashley in the chat room, I see her every time, but she never says anything to me.
Charles Robinson.
Charles Robinson is the name of the ref with the bow tie.
Little Nate.
Little Nate.
I think they all had bow ties.
Yeah, they did, but he's in the ring now with a bow tie, so I commented on him.
So, yeah, the beauty of the lightweights, or the cruiserweights, as they call them in WCW, is that, they're fast. They have some very interesting moves. Hello, Periscope viewer. They're entertaining. Their problem was the WCW never took them seriously, which is why they were always in the top of the crowd, or in the top of the card, It sucks.
It does suck, considering these are the more interesting matches.
Oh, for sure.
But, it's like every
You
other...
can say this is an event to beat off?
Yeah, basically.
This is an event to beat off to. Jesus. I'm going to watch Guerrero and Malenko, and I'm going to come all over the place.
You know what I've noticed in modern wrestling is you never really see the heel being the heel anymore like this. Like, again, part of it I believe is the kayfabe being gone,
Yeah.
but
Larissa, who would be like 20 now.
yeah, basically.
It's funny though you were talking about the cruiserweights and their lack of push
Right.
in the card. Basically all your talent, a lot of it is like the old school WWF wrestlers, and that's the problem I think with a lot of these other franchises. I mean, WCW is long gone, but TNA, all that, like they got a hold of Hogan and all those guys, and then right to the top with those guys. And yeah, they have star power and they're money makers, but like you had plenty of talent, you had styles. Just
Right.
push the new guys and make them the new legends. It's obvious. I mean, history repeats itself over and over again, but holy shit, man, stop it. Just let Hogan go away. Speaking of Hogan, you know he had a lawsuit with Gawker?
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, like $115 million for that.
Yeah.
He fucked Mancow's wife and made $100 million off of it. I gotta look her up. Because a guy named Mancow, I can't imagine his wife is amazing, but
Yeah, that's
I wish I could do that, man. Let me fuck your wife and then I'll make 115 million. Are you ready? I'll even split it with you.
Are you looking up Mancow?
Mancow's wife, yeah. Sandy Ferrando.
Who is Mancow?
He's a morning radio guy in the Midwest.
Oh, okay.
And he was Hulk Hogan's best friend until Hulk Hogan got recorded. So I guess the story goes that right after his wife decided she wanted a divorce,
Right.
he was awfully upset. So Mancow invited him over to
Ooh.
talk and have a few drinks.
Oh,
Oh my fucking
that
god,
was
that
an
looks like it hurt.
awesome reversal.
So Mancow and his wife have an open relationship, and basically she offered herself to Hogan, and Mancow was cool with it. But unbeknownst to Hogan, they had set it all up, and they were trying to get him to fuck her for a long time so that they could film it and use that as their,
Ooh.
no pun intended, nut to retire with,
Right.
to basically blackmail him and sell it. But
Interesting.
yeah,
So how was she? Was she attractive?
nah,
Yeah.
typical.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're still taking his legs out.
Is that Ultimo Dragon sitting there on the?
Yep.
Yeah. I assume there must be some big turn. I don't remember what it is, but one would assume that there's some big turn that happens that affects the outcome of the event this evening.
Oh, it's got to.
Ooh! All right, that was pretty badass. I hope they show a replay of that for your sake. I think you just caught the tail end of that.
Yeah, I just saw the impact. I didn't actually see it happen.
I don't know if they were doing replays. All right, we locked up a little bit. Come on, WWE Network.
Intermission. Well, we're frozen. I'm still eating Sour Patch
Yeah, I'm
Kids.
completely dropped there too. All right, looks like it's coming back. All right, it's back. All right, for the sake of the audio listeners, I had a glip in my internet. We are now at the 18-minute 50-second mark, starting in 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. I'm coughing a lot this evening.
Seems that way. It's taken me this long just to get rid of that flu I had last week, or the week
Yeah.
before at this point. Up until this morning, I was still very phlegmy, which is just what you want to talk about on a podcast.
Hey, it works, right?
Hey, whatever.
You know, I just realized is I can highlight over this, and I assume every dot is a match interval.
Right. Gives you a good indication as to how long everything is.
Right.
I wonder what that really long one in the middle is.
That looked very uncoordinated.
Yeah, it did. That mat also looks a little bit more unforgiving compared to,
The modern one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So at what point will the camera decide to refocus?
Ooh. Oh. I don't know. I just noticed that.
There we are.
Thank you for putting
Oh
that
my
up.
god. That was a power bomb.
Getting the Texas Cloverleaf here, perhaps.
No.
Ooh. Ooh. They both look like they're pretty beaten right about now.
Yeah. I imagine a drop kick to the knee just can't feel good no matter
Are we
what
going to
you
get
do.
a frog splash here?
Yeah, we are. Oh.
Onto the knee. And Guerrero is your winner.
I think a frog splash onto the knee probably wouldn't hurt at all.
I don't know, crushing those knees together?
Maybe.
Because straight, like, if he just did it from, like, knee to mat, you're probably right. It would probably hurt him more. But where he was kind of on his side there, he's basically crushing his knees together.
Yeah, but he's crushing my knees together with his abdomen. Like, I think I'm all right. I'd be more worried about my nuts.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Take it easy.
Latino Hita.
Is your St. Patrick's Day beer green, Ashley?
Oh, probably. Oh, we got the NWO.
Their music doesn't even compare or compete with DX.
See, I don't know. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Scotty Hall.
Look at how small that belt is.
It's funny you could be a badass and tuck your shirt in at the same time.
I know. Isn't that kind of weird? All right, we got some talking at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, some mic skills.
I bet you it starts with a hey yo.
Yeah. I am totally fucked up right now.
Right?
Too sweet?
How do you tell he's not shit-faced? Or how can you not tell he's shit-faced? Is what I should have said
Yeah,
there.
I don't know. Like, it's just so obvious. How do you keep continuous 5 o'clock shadow?
So I see the NWO red and black there.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, has the red and black started at this point, I wonder?
Yeah, see, I don't even know when that shift happened.
Well, I think it was a faction within the NWO for a while, and then they ended up going face.
Huh. How many people in DC came to see WCW? I don't have anything to talk about. I don't think I've ever seen a handicapped black person.
No, they don't exist.
I didn't think they did.
It's really funny how Hogan, like again, 18 months ago,
Yeah.
got shit thrown in the ring at him, got death threats, and once again, a face.
He's unflappable, man. This guy rhymes a lot. Your big buddy. Yeah, tell us the reason, Scott Hall. Are we gonna suck it?
Ashley, I haven't seen it yet, but that new one with The Rock and Kevin Hart looks really good. Did you watch that one?
Not yet. What the fuck is Sausage Party?
It's the new Seth Rogen animated movie.
Ah. Huh.
It's with like the ponytail top knot thing in the back. Did you notice it on him?
On the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. I don't know.
Makes him much less intimidating.
I'm excited to hear his mic skills. Oh, they're the same.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like you just called Scott Hall Kevin Nash?
Yeah.
He was right about that.
He was. He's the one two-wheeled giant.
Apparently. He's got tiny feet for such a big man. Uh-oh, toothpick in the face. Now he's gonna drunkenly hit him. Should have chokeslammed him. Where's that? Give me some of that.
Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna give him the jackknife. He's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Wicked big dude.
All right. So while that's doing nothing entertaining, I will show you this because it's really good.
All right. I don't like Kevin Hart, by the way.
I don't either, but he's funny here. Oh, wait, hold on a second. That's not the, I want the official trailer. That was from 3 months ago. All right, it's called Central Intelligence. There we go. That's the one.
Well, we just changed our pop music. Okay. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, that looks all right, but they could have had insert your actor here for Kevin Hart. That could have been anybody.
They could have. All right. So back to wrestling.
Okay, back to wrestling. Who is this mulleted fucking leather vest wearing motherfucker?
I don't know. If we weren't watching a movie trailer, right, then we probably could have found out. For
Uh,
those that were listening, we just watched the trailer for the new Rock Kevin Hart movie, Central Intelligence. Suggest you check it out.
oh, who's this?
Look, Double Dead.
So much dead, so much dead. Oh.
It's amazing that he was still going full steam at this time.
How old would he have been here?
Oh, Christ. What was this, 97? Uh, 45?
Wow. That explains why Elizabeth looked like she does.
He was almost 60 when he died.
Yeah.
See, he was actually married. It's funny, they were actually divorced at this point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and she was 37 here.
Well, she looks like she's 47. In the face.
Oh, we got Big Boss Man.
We got death all over the ring.
Yeah.
For late.
Oh, it's the Steiners.
Wow.
This was pre. Yeah, he's getting to the Big Papa Pump.
Yeah,
But
he's on his way, but not there yet.
Right.
I have never seen the Steiners looking like that. When I saw him, he was Big Papa Pump, and then his brother was like the fucking Bulldog or whatever the fuck he
Right.
was.
He's awfully close. Like the steroid addiction has already happened, obviously.
A what?
A fight.
Man, that is weird to see the Steiners like that.
If we go back and watch some early '90s WWF stuff, you get even smaller Steiners.
Yeah. Frankensteiners. Really took the name to heart there.
Well, they used to come out. They'd wear because they were the Steiner brothers,
Right.
and they always wore like the college coats and stuff.
Wow. So as with Hogan and Macho Man, like all these old guys, man, like what the fuck are they doing in their off time? Are they just tanning? All of them look like they have the most leathery skin ever.
Right. Well, especially the WCW guys. I mean, I guess at this point they weren't really territorial. They were touring everywhere.
Yeah.
But she looks good for 37.
Oh, the body's great.
Yeah.
A little age in the face, but whatever.
It's not the face you fuck.
Sometimes it
It's
is.
the fuck you face. The missus is out at a friend's birthday party. She may or may not be on later.
We all right. We
All right. All right. All right. All right.
All right. All right. All right. That's funny. How do I sound in your ears right now? All right.
You sound normal, yeah.
What about over here?
You sound normal.
It's the same?
Roughly.
All right.
Why?
Just checking.
All right.
Because, I don't know, I get a lot better return in my headphones when I'm kind of over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm also kind of deaf, so.
Yeah, whatever. Who's the black guy? Any ideas?
Well, it's Virgil.
Ah,
But
Virgil.
I don't know what they called him here. If he was still Virgil.
He's got black denim on.
Never a fan of black denim.
No, me neither. I like the idea of wearing all black, but then you get a black pair of pants
With
and
like
it never
the
works
tucked in
out.
cuffs.
Yeah, no.
I wonder if it's just weird because he's wearing like black boots, black pants, black sweatshirt, and he's black.
And everything's tucked into everything else.
Yeah, everything's tucked into everything.
It's not a bad, not a good look.
No, it's definitely an 80s, 90s look.
I mean, I'm not saying being black is a bad look, but tucking everything into everything else. Let's try not to do that. This weird fat melody guy stole RVD's uniform, man. Oh my
Oh,
god, it's an axe handle.
Scott Norton, that's who that is.
Ah,
Not that that is any relevant to you at all.
no.
Yeah, there was at one point, which I can only assume happened on a Nitro, where he turned on his brother and joined the NWO.
Yeah. So strange.
Well, it was the Bulldog.
Oh, I know, but Jesus.
It's weird in this era here.
Oh no, it was better later when he actually looked more like a biker and had chains and shit. But
Well, no. He did that in WWF because he was the Bulldog.
well, when I saw him, it was here.
Now, I don't think they're actually brothers.
That would be news to me.
Oh yeah, his older brother.
Huh.
Scott Carl Johnson Rick Steiner. Robert Rick Steiner. He quite literally took Rex Steiner to Rick Steiner. He debuted in 83. He is still wrestling around the independent circuit.
Probably doesn't have a lot of steroid money left,
Apparently,
though.
they are back together as the Steiner brothers.
Wow.
They were in 2013 at least. The dog-faced gremlin.
Jeez, I wish that was my name.
The
The dog-faced gremlin. Okay.
Okay.
Let's have an end to this mid-card match. So strong.
Yeah, it's really
so
interesting
powerful.
when you look at the dichotomy of setting everything up and establishing a card and placing matches in certain places, and like it was at a point for a while where the way that they would place matches on a card was the more entertaining matches would come later.
Yeah.
But it got to a point, especially in WCW. I don't know why I'm emphasizing the WCW. But it got to a point to where it was the names that carried them.
Yeah.
And like that's why you got that amazing match that was Guerrero Malenko opening the card. And then we get that stupid thing with Scott Hall and Giant, and now
Yeah.
we've got this. It's like it just
Yeah. Bit him.
Does he look like a dog? I guess kind of looks like a bulldog.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, as much as you can get from guys who are so bulky they can barely move.
Well, that's what a bulldog kind of looks like. It's so bulky you can barely move.
Oh,
His
that does not lend itself to great fluid movement. That much I can say for sure.
right.
Scott Norton, mullet man. It's funny, we're not very far removed, man. Just a couple decades from the mullet and its prevalency.
Well, I don't think it was prevalent at this point. I think he was an older wrestler.
I mean, you know,
right.
Guerrero
Yeah.
had one. This is not our first mullet of the evening.
Right, that's true. I think it stayed relevant in the South for a while.
Well, it stayed relevant in wrestling for a while, and for the podcast we're doing, it's pretty prevalent.
Right. Have you noticed that whenever he talks, he gets this rise in his voice, and the excitement goes and goes and goes to the point where it's about to peak, and it almost sounds like he's about to bring us into a commercial?
Yeah.
Did you have to think about that for a second?
Yes, I did. Oh my God! We'll be right back.
Right.
I'm gonna get you
Oh,
real
we getting
close,
a-
and then I'm gonna blue ball you. Oh boy! Oh boy!
So that would have been a cool. Look, it's $1 Million Man. What's he doing out there?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's out there with Virgil.
So he's been
Okay,
out there the
okay,
whole
then-
time, and nobody noticed.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Apparently, they call him Vincent here.
I see Vincent. Oh, he gave him the Steiner. The Frankensteiner.
Steiner was like the original suplex machine.
Yeah. I'm just amazed to see him in the ring, moving around and doing more than kissing his bicep and taking off his weird chainmail mullet thing.
He was always a really good wrestler.
Then he lost his mind or something.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't look like he landed good.
No, it didn't look good at all. Oh my God, it was an elbow drop. There was an elbow drop and a 3 count.
Hey, be happy it's over.
I'm happy it's over. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, apparently he's not there with Virgil or Vincent. He looks like a fat Owen Hart.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay. Now I'm getting. They might have mentioned this earlier, but I wasn't paying attention. Apparently, yeah, that was all right. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was the high point of this match.
Yeah. I don't see why that's any more powerful than like a body slam.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially since the receiver is doing all the work and making the move look good.
Right. I remember that fat bastard.
He looks like a date rapist.
The blue comments this evening. WCW. All right, so we have paused the audio and paused the video. For the YouTube viewers, that will be the end of part 1 of That Was Awesome's episode 11, WCW Starrcade 97. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click the subscribe button, which I'm sure if you're still watching at this point, you probably have. Hang out with us a little bit later. We will be back with part 2. If you are watching the recorded version of this video, it should be right there live on the feed. If you are watching with us live on YouTube, hang out in the chat, go have your bathroom break, have a smoke break, whatever you have to do. We will be back with part 2 in about 10 or 15 minutes. Goodbye, everybody.
Adios.
Adios. Ayo. Ayo. Daylight come and me want to go home.